This is really the Fighter and the Kid.
Come on, baby.
We're back, pal.
Yeah, and I want to thank everybody for weighing in on the barbecue comments. I guess the guy from, was it Pose or whatever?
Hose?
No, what was that barbecue place where he said Callen?
Name a barbecue spot. All of them were like, dude, we don't want to carry lead. It's so gay. And I was like, yeah, dude, it's these California people coming to our good state of Texas and pushing their narrative on us good Texans.
Lean meat.
Yeah.
And then somebody said Callen.
The guy from Opie said Callen is the type of guy that eats corn the long ways. Just talking
People take their barbecue so fucking seriously.
That's just gay shit. But you can't help it. You know, like you don't mean to be gay.
No, I don't.
It's just, you know when you see like a kid just like running, he has a little flare. You're just like, oh, he has sugar in his tank, dude.
Yeah, yeah.
He doesn't mean to when he runs to go like, yes.
I was at Salt Lake.
Like I saw a kid score a touchdown. He goes, yes, and I went, that's cool. I don't discriminate, dude.
I went to
a lot of dicks are headed his way as he gets older. You're 58 or whatever, and it's just like,
come on, bro,
all good.
They
you don't
said,
mean to, like you were in your head going, man, people are gonna think I'm gay if I get a Tesla or if I eat lean beef. It's just what you do, dude.
I went to Salt Lake and they said, what would you like? Now I got the bison ribs, delicious.
The bisons are nice.
And then I got
they're big, right?
I got the pulled pork, delicious.
Pulled porks for hoes.
And then they said, you want sweet tea or unsweetened tea? I said, of course, unsweet tea. And then no mac and cheese for me. I had a double serving of slaw.
It's not bad.
Yeah, it was delicious.
Because I don't really fuck with any sides. If I'm cheating, I'll go with that potato salad. It's a nice potato salad. Like my boy's Don's potato salad.
Yeah.
Little hole in the wall. Dude, I like a nice potato salad. Slaw, overrated.
Good potato salad at Salt Lake. I love a potato salad.
Dude, a nice cream corn.
Cream corn's got.
Dude, but the boys yesterday, I bought the boys because Casey's in town shooting content. Right up the road, dude. It's Joe's Smokehouse. It has a reggae theme, which I can't stand, but that's their thing. Dude.
Really?
For definitely for a food truck, top 3 I've had so far in Texas.
Is that right?
6 minutes up the street.
Is that right?
Fantastic.
Thank you, Brendan. That was very delicious.
Yeah, I mean, morale went.
Yep.
Oh, it did. How are you still Texas?
Who are you talking to?
Oh, sorry, buddy.
Who the hell are you talking to right now?
Okay, that's all right. Because you live in California and you just come in for the podcast.
Where am I right now?
You know, you're in Texas right now.
All right.
Yeah, you kind of got in my face a little bit.
About the lean?
Well, just in general.
You said like, oh, I just had one of those. I'm like, I don't give a shit what you had.
What did he say?
He was like, oh, I just had one of those. I'm like, oh, what the fuck do I care?
Yeah, he kind of got into my face. And you know, Casey might be short, but he's a lot to handle.
He's feisty, dude.
He's feisty.
He's strong. He's very strong.
Athletic kid. Low to the ground. Tried to move him around. I couldn't do it.
He's feisty.
Yeah.
Dude, how about T? You know, clearly he's an LA kid. In our neighborhood, it's like Pleasantville, dude. It's insane. And me and T are on the couch watching TV, me, T, and Basti. And 3 of his friends come up to and we have like, you know, it's a long walkway through the yard. He sees them and he's like, what the hell? He pops up. He's like, Dad, there's Everett. I'm like, all right. And T gets up and he's like, what's going on? You okay? And Everett's like, yeah, man, do you want to come ride your bike with us? And T's like, what? He's like, do you want to ride your bike?
You know how great that
He's
is?
like, you want to ride your bike? And T looks at me. I'm like, go ride your bike.
Do you know how great that is?
He has no clue. He's like, I ain't riding my. He goes, when should I come back? I go, whenever you want. When the street lights turn on, dude. Ride till your fucking feet hurt. Jeez. That's what I did as a kid.
Isn't that amazing?
Dude. Go, Bubba.
Hey, you know what? Hey, we're friends, right? Would you say we're best friends, sort of? I mean, at the end of the day,
yeah.
How close are we? Are we close?
We're close. Why?
Are we friends, though?
Yeah. I don't want your kind around my neighborhood if that's what you're referring to.
Like, if you needed to borrow $250,000,
I know.
I would lend it to you, right?
Yeah.
And we've been through some shit.
Yeah.
Went like this to the world.
Yeah.
So we're kind of stuck with each other, huh?
Yeah.
I'd say this is a fucking marriage.
I know.
Can I get an invite to your house once? It's unbelievable.
I've been there.
Me.
Hey, you know what?
I've been there. It's lovely.
I haven't
And
gotten
thank
an
you
invite.
again for the
I
invite.
haven't gotten. Who the fuck does that? Like, I haven't gotten an invite
what
to
it
his
is?
house.
We
You
don't
haven't invited me, my wife, my kids.
We don't want the riffraff in the house. You know, hey, you know how it is, baby. I don't forget my roots. Hey, I don't forget my roots. You're welcome.
I live 19 minutes away.
You're welcome when the lights are off. You're welcome. Not during the holidays. They'll come when you want, but open door. You just got to drive up and buzz the gate. And
Unbelievable.
we'll see if you have the code.
That's actually shocking.
No, we'll buzz you in. Hey, I'll buzz you in.
I got a fucking 15-month-old and a 3.5-year-old.
That's our kids are different ages. That's the problem.
So what?
You know how it is, man. Hey, I'll buzz you in.
So I don't even get an invite to your house. So I haven't seen your house.
Hey, come by. I'll buzz you in.
You know what?
You know what? But you've been here longer than me. You've never invited me to your house, to be fair.
You have a standing invite, but getting you anywhere
It's tough.
is impossible.
It's tough.
Which I know. I would love you to be involved in some of the things I do.
Now I'm gonna start going to the archetype boxing. I went there when you weren't there, and then old, Daddy here blew out his quad.
But you get a pass on that because it's 40 minutes away from you, so I get it.
But on Thursday, Fridays, depending. Tomorrow I can't. I got some stuff going on. But next week I can.
Yeah.
And the old stem shots from Ways to Wells, your boy. We're kicking.
Are you serious? Are you serious?
Oh, jeez. Oh, no, I'm just kidding. We're kicking, baby. I
good.
couldn't do this last week.
That's impressive. You heal rather rapidly.
That's because I'm on peptides, Brian.
Yeah.
I'm on Wolverine.
And on the old testosterone?
Yeah,
still?
but that's whatever.
Yeah.
It's that BPC 157 and then stem cells from Ways to Wells. Your boy is in shape. Weighed myself today, 244 with shoes on.
Oh, my God.
You know what? There might be a Drake ab pick coming. There might be a Drake ab pick coming.
Is that right?
Yeah, dude. They're popping for the summer.
Not so.
Oh, I'm telling you, get ready. You haven't seen Daddy? Oh, yeah.
I've never seen you with abs.
I know.
That's okay.
This is the leanest I've ever been.
So you're actually getting abs? Let's see Drake for a sec.
Oh, no, go to his ab shot. So
you got that's impressive as shit.
No, you know what? It's not. See, you're old as fuck. Dude, you know what that is?
What?
He got lipo.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, he did. Everyone's roasting him uncontrollably.
Oh, that's depressing.
He got lipo and then posted a video of him jogging down the street being like, putting in that work. Buddy.
Well,
never been leaner.
244.
244.
That's a big
with
kid.
shoes on, dude.
That's a big kid.
With shoes on, though. But you know me, you know me when I was 270.
I know.
You'd be like, yeah, every bit of 260.
You carry 270.
244, buddy.
244. Those are good numbers right there. 6'4", 244. Those are good numbers.
Quality numbers, dude.
Like those numbers.
And your boy's in the pool every day. I'm tan.
Long arms.
Buddy.
Long arms. A lot
It's
of
a
jujitsu.
fucking hot boy
A lot of jujitsu for a smaller guy like myself ain't gonna work against the big man.
It's not gonna do shit.
It's not gonna do anything, is it? Nope. You can train a lot, but it doesn't matter. Because when the big man grabs you, all that stuff goes out the window.
And I think it's the humidity. It's just sucking the fat out of me.
And
dude.
you feel good.
Oh yeah.
Texas been good for you.
Yeah, been great.
Yeah. No invite yet. Still waiting for an invite.
No, dude. Hey, I told you.
Fucking
How many
still
times did I
waiting for
tell
an
you?
invite.
Hey,
I'm actually
no, dude. You
I'm
can
actually
come.
insulted.
No, hey, I'll buzz you. You just gotta add your name to the guest list. Not a big deal.
You have a gate.
Strict
You got a
security.
gate.
Yeah. Couple of
And
security
he's
guards.
a real fucking elitist.
Couple of security guards. Yeah.
He's really turned into an
Dude,
elitist.
I just don't want the neighborhood getting all riff-raffed up. You know, you have that dent Tesla out there. You park out in front of my house. I'll tell you what, you can come over.
Yeah.
Park down the street.
It is a beat up Tesla right now.
Your lease almost up on that thing?
I bought it.
God, that was a mistake.
I'm also upside down on it. I can't sell it.
Everyone is.
Yeah.
Everyone is.
Can't sell it.
No.
I would owe
Because you'll
money.
lose your ass. Yeah. You're just going to have to roll that negative equity into something nice.
Yeah. I'm really am thinking about getting another car though. Not sure what. It's Texas, right?
But we could roll that negative equity in something and get a something cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not giving. I wonder how much you're upside down though.
It's fine. Figure it out.
Yeah.
But what would be cool for me that's easy to drive? I like the kick. I like the kick of an electric car, I have to admit. I'm a lazy driver.
I know. I just don't know, man. I don't think you have to go full Texas. It's not you.
Yeah, it's like benching 225.
It's just not your. It's never going to
Yeah.
happen. Just like you with like a Super Duty. It's
I
just.
did
not,
155 3 times. Yeah.
Dude, I'm not even trying to shit on you. I saw a chick doing that this morning. Like a younger chick doing 155, and I thought, damn, she's strong.
Pretty good for a girl.
Yeah, I know, and like not bad looking, and not like huge beefy, like an attractive
Strong.
girl. Yeah.
Some of this is doing it. I wasn't doing straight bar bench, so I'll get up to 200 absolutely 100% because I did 185 once. So I can do 200 if I start working at it. Now, here's the problem with doing it. I'm getting older, so it's pushing me. So little thing could pop. You got to be careful.
Yeah, at your age especially, you can't get out of first gear really.
No.
I can't. My gears are 1 through 3.
Yeah.
When Daddy kicks out into 4, 5, 6,
oh boy,
and I start going, Daddy starts revving, someone challenges me, like calls me chicken, like Marty McFly.
Yep.
Forge internals are no more.
That's right. That's right.
My legs, man.
That's the thing.
Quad.
You gotta just keep it where it is.
It's all good.
Yeah.
And I feel like you don't have to warm up out here with the humidity. It's like pretty warm.
You're ready to go.
Pretty warm.
Mm-hmm. I do the Aerodyne bike for about 20 minutes before I. So that's a lie. I do the Aerodyne bike for 10 minutes before I.
And it's probably steady control.
And I know I'm supposed to keep it at 50 RPMs.
Not happening.
No, 60 RPMs. I keep it at 55, between 55 and 60.
Hey, all good.
Yeah.
It's all good, baby.
Yeah.
Dude, how about I feel like we've been calling it, especially me and Eric Griffin. I want to give Eric Griffin, me and him were vibing on the same thing on this. Really, my brother Jay Schaub called it before anyone. He actually got in an argument with a lawyer over this, but P. Diddy got off.
You know, I called it. I was like, because for me, I was like, sex trafficking has to be against their will. And I didn't follow the case, but I heard they were making 10 grand. People were going there to have these freak offs. You know, if you are an adult and a sex worker and you go to a party and you get paid, it's real hard to make that sex trafficking thing. Also, my boy Brad Cohen, who's a criminal defense lawyer and a high profile one, handled Kodak Black and all those guys. He was on Instagram talking about this. And he's like, I don't see the government has a big case here. It's hard to prove.
Here's my question with all this. The feds raid his house, right? And we got told there's all these drugs, and even in all the
tore down a wall, knocked down a wall.
No, and his kids are home. They raided both houses same time, right? And there's lube, and even I have a friend who was involved in it. He's like, dude, the stuff they're gonna find, and what? So this was a distraction from what? Because just hiring hookers is illegal. All right, cool. I mean, he's gonna get time served. I don't know if he serves any time.
He faces a maximum sentence of 10 years.
Yeah, he won't get any of that, but. No. And he'll get time served. But with all this, like, and him hitting Cassidy, like horrible shit, that's terrible. Yeah. I don't condone any of that.
No.
I'm just saying to go all, and remember, this was everywhere. It's been everywhere for how many months now? Right. All this shit.
All that. The government comes
What was it for? And and this is why you should be worried. They did this to P. Diddy.
That's right.
So they can do it to anyone. Now think, if P. Diddy paid millions of dollars in legal fees.
Millions.
Now imagine you're just average Joe.
You're
working
fucked.
9 to 5.
You're fucked.
And the government goes, let's go for that guy.
You're fucked.
That's the issue. The issue is not that, of course, he's a fucking bad guy and beat up Cassidy and does some weird shit. Likes to get slippery.
Yeah.
Likes to get slippery. Nothing wrong with that. He's a freak pissing in mouths, and some girls enjoy that. Do your thing.
You keep saying that. Was that part of the thing?
Yeah. You didn't watch the trial. A lot of piss. A lot of piss.
Let's take a little break, dude. I want to make money, but I want to watch sports.
Dude, nothing says summer like long days, clutch plays, and firing off a few bets on the game, buddy.
Talking about baseball?
Yeah, bud. I don't miss my Dodgers, and they're popping right now. So are the Texas Rangers. Dude, never bet on baseball before. It's super easy. Pick a guy to go yard, probably Ohtani. Hammer some live odds mid-game, probably Ohtani. Or just ride with your squad and hope for the best, probably Ohtani. New spreadsheets, vibes, and dingers.
Yep.
Here's something special for you first-timers. New DraftKings customers bet $5 and get $150 in bonus bets instantly.
Damn.
Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now. Use the code FIGHTER, bet on Ohtani. That's code FIGHTER for new customers. You get $150 in bonus bets instantly when you bet just $5 buckaroos. Only on DraftKings. The crown is yours. Bet Ohtani.
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. In New York, call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369. In Connecticut, help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. Please play responsibly. On behalf of Boot Hill Casino and Resort in Kansas, 21 and over. Age and eligibility varies by jurisdiction. Void in Ontario. New customers only. Bonus bets expire 168 hours after issuance. For additional terms and responsible gaming resources, see dkng.co/audio.
A lot of piss.
Because I have a friend who had a girlfriend who was really a freak, and she told him she wanted him to pee in her mouth.
You ever had sex and then try to pee? It's fucking tough, dude. And then when the tubes get crossed, and then and then it feels like you have to pee and you can't, buddy.
Yeah.
One of the worst feelings in the world.
Yeah.
So I don't like, that's not a turn on to me.
That's that domination thing that people are into, men and women.
I mean, I can be talked into it.
Sure. Listen, piss games, that exists. I told you I wrote this, I tried to write a TV show about,
Instead of Squid Games as piss games?
Like, the rub places, the rub and tug, or,
Rub mats?
Yeah. And so,
is there comedy?
No, yeah, I tried to write a comedy about it because I met a girl. This is 20 years ago, more than that, who ran a brothel, and she wanted to be a writer, and she was a fan of my comedy. And I said, I'll write this.
He said, let's partner up.
And there was a girl I met, and she said there was a guy who would lie in a bathtub and pay her a fortune to pee on her, and he would just be like, and just loved it. So sexuality is very, very layered and crazy. Where you run into trouble is that, if you have a girl who is somebody who wants to be, who's into that, and the guy's into that, and then she gets mad at you, Shannon Sharp.
She's like, he pissed on me.
Shannon Sharp, you hear what she said? She's like, I want you to choke me. I want you to do all this stuff. She was saying,
put your black baby in me.
All that.
Right? So hot.
But no, she was also saying, I want you to choke me. I want you to put a dog collar on me and walk me around. Well,
get that big black dick out.
I'm not judging anybody for what they want to do in a bedroom if they're into freaky stuff at all.
No.
Sexuality is all over the place.
It's when they get upset, then they go, look at this.
Now you're weaponizing your regret.
Yeah.
And that's really wrong. But I think that
I think all that stuff that was leaked, the piss, the cum on the tits, all that stuff, it was just to get the public on their side.
It's called
But in the court of law, they're like,
off.
court of law is like, buddy.
That's it.
Yeah, he's a fucking freak. We get it.
It's not illegal to be a pervert. And everybody else seemed to be involved in
and
that
also
game.
prostitution, let's be honest, shouldn't be illegal.
It should be illegal. And also, everybody else got paid in that game and sounds like they had some
lot
fun.
of good. Dude, if I was single and P. Diddy's like, yo, man, here's 10 grand, first class ticket, come to New York, Cassidy's here, insert J-Lo's here. I'm like, dude, keep the money, buddy. Keep the money. Just have a full rack of ribs and have some fatty brisket, and your boy's there.
Or lean brisket.
And positive. Don't bring lean in it because I don't want to get fucked in the ass. Okay. Dude, but just have that fatty brisket, right? And a nice barbecue sauce from Opie's or Interstellar.
Dude, why have you turned me into such a power bottom because I drive a white-on-white Tesla 3 and because I like lean meat, and I am suddenly a complete power bottom.
And you deep throat corn.
And now I'm being accused of eating corn the long way.
And you guzzle cream corn. And it's just the way you do it, dude.
Yeah, I'm a little gay.
You eat Snickers with a fork?
Dude, I tried to do a cold plunge, and I did one. And I've done the one with the ice. There was something about this one because it was circulating.
In the machine, yeah.
Circulating?
Because if it's not circulating, your body almost forms like a shield of heat to protect you, so people can sit there and you get used to it faster. Oh. But if it's circulating, it can't build that. I didn't that shield of heat.
So I almost passed out, and my face went really, really gray. And my wife was like, "Get him out, get him out!" But I stayed in for 3 minutes.
I bet, hey, for your wife, nothing less sexier than you panicking in a cold tub.
Especially because a bunch
of
gladiators.
Her shouting, get him out,
and a bunch of gladiators are around laughing because she thinks I'm old and she thinks my heart's going to stop, which is possible.
Yeah.
And she was like, I don't like this because I turned gray apparently, but my ego kept me in there. It was the most uncomfortable. It was me trying not to panic loudly for exactly 3 minutes.
Yeah.
And I didn't know that. So when the circulation, it doesn't allow you to form that fucking thing.
Yeah.
Because when you're in ice, you can sit and after about 90 seconds, you're good. Because, your body acclimates and you just go.
Well, no, your body will form like a small pocket of heat.
Wow.
It's still cold as fuck, but it builds like this layer.
But it's
if it's circulating, it can't chill. Yeah. That's why guys do it.
Wow. I was shocked at how cold it was and how uncomfortable I was.
You're just not built.
I'm addicted to nicotine.
You're not built. You're not built for the cold, though. That's not your thing. Why are you doing it?
I'm not built for the cold. I never do cold plunges.
I don't get anybody who does it unless you're a professional athlete. Oh, do you have so much inflammation from your kettlebell workouts?
Yeah.
Pro athletes, I get it, dude.
Sure.
You working out an hour a day? You think you need a cold tub?
40 minutes. It was so uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Awful. I guess you start to get used to it because you go, I'm not going to die. I'm just going to go through pain. I don't like it.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Mental toughness, I guess.
Yeah, and you're right. Daddy ain't built for the cold. Built for the heat. Bring me the heat all day long. The cold cuts right through me. Turns me into a coward. Takes all the comedy out of me.
I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
Chin's officially moved to Austin, and tonight.
You find your fishing spots yet?
No, not yet.
We're settled in first. Yeah.
But this is his first night in the house all alone, dude. And he has a big yard. Is there anybody you know that needs a companion like a dog than Chin? Get a fucking dog, dude. And he goes, I just want the responsibilities. I went, buddy, you're almost 50. No girl. No responsibility. No, don't even have a fucking fish.
You're forgetting something. He's got his companion. Alcohol.
You're right.
So,
or his dark companion.
He's got the dark companion. He's got the dark angel. So Chin's got the dark angel, and that would be
Jameson.
Alcohol.
Chin's like, I'm not alone. I got a friend named Jack Daniels with me.
But he's so honest, and I love him. What's your drink of choice?
Meth.
Honestly, I don't like to drink hard liquor unless it's like a special occasion. So
your thing is beer?
Beer and wine. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Like IPAs?
How many beers can you drink?
Probably.
You saw him on the boat?
How many beers you
saw him
got?
on the boat?
Like, come on, dude.
You don't get full?
It is like, there's some
straight to his head.
carbonation, so it makes you a little full. But I don't think I've ever. Unless I was like 21, I got drunk off beer. I cannot get drunk off beer.
So you could drink 10 beers, no problem?
No problem, dude.
And just gives you a nice...
10, that's a
So you could drink
morning.
beer all day. You just sit there with a beer in your hand. And
You just get full. That's it.
Nice euphoric feeling.
I mean, a little relaxed, chill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we should play a game. Is this gay or not? Because Casey started drinking
Here we go.
White Claws.
White Claws.
He pounds some White Claws,
Claws. That's shocking.
You're such a bro.
White Claws.
Yeah, guilty as charged. Lock me up.
I'm a bro, too.
You could drink White Claws all day and not get too banged up. Like the
Do a
beer's
lot of the
Chin
guys on the
drinks.
boat you're with pierce their nipples, or how does that work? I don't know how that lifestyle works.
That's not fair. Because the beer's Chin drinks are like 9%. A White Claw or High Noon, it's like 4.5. So it's more of like
It's a mellow bug.
Yeah, but you have to drink 2 to get on Chin's level.
I'm also half the size of them.
Fair point.
Yeah.
But so that'll keep your sphincter kind of loose.
Okay, all right, we're having fun. All right.
All right, having fun. White Claw. I've heard
Guys,
White
let me
Claws.
get a couple White Claws in me before we go to town. guys, hold on. We're on the boat. Let me just get a couple White Claws in.
I'm down to do it, but I need a few White Claws.
Let me get some White Claws. Relax. Yeah, I know everybody's rearing to go.
I've heard, is White Claw still popping? Because they were huge, and then everyone else kind of
They were the first one, and then like now there's better. Like I like High Noons are my favorite because it's just vodka and whatever bullshit.
Here's a question for you. You ever watch gay porn?
Never.
Never, not once.
Not once.
I was
Surprising it's never popped up.
there was a cable channel
Okay.
with Robin Bird back in the day in New York.
Robin Bird.
They would show clips of porn. And I used to watch this, and there was a guy, and he gets into jail. And he's like, hey, what are you guys doing? And they're like, yeah, we're going to show you what we're doing. And they hold him, and they hold his legs open. He was real flexible. And they pounded his butt. And
From the back or from the front with the wiener flapping?
That's a very good question, and I'm glad you asked that question.
You know what I'm talking about? You know when it's from the front and the wiener's flapping?
Well, and I'm
Then you
glad
watch
you
gay
asked that
porn,
question
bro.
because you know that happens a lot.
Yeah.
That
That wiener
happens
just
a
be
lot.
flapping
If
like
you really
a flag
want-
in the wind.
Yeah, if you want to show a guy what time it is and how this is your cell,
Flap that dick.
he's got to be on his back with his legs up, and you're going to look him in the eye as you bang him. Now, I'm sure that happens. In this case, he was on his tummy, and
That's proper prison style.
Yeah,
though.
they got up in that, and I watched.
A few of them?
watched the whole thing.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
You watched the completion?
Well, it wasn't long. But I was like, well, this is what it's about.
Hey, and this is why you can't come to my house. This is why you're not invited.
It was
to
a
the
long
neighborhood.
time ago, dude.
It doesn't matter. You loved
I had to get it under my belt.
You loved
No. I was like, that's a pink. He had a very, very smooth buttocks, and it was a very pink mud whistle. And I thought to myself, this guy obviously eats a lot of salad. He kept things, he's ready for this because it's a shoot. So when porn stars have to do anal, they'll eat just salad, I think, for 24 hours.
Even the guys
Yeah, I think so. They clean, everything gets cleaned.
keep that poop chute open.
Keep the poop chute open and clean.
I feel sick.
Take a little break. I want to talk to you about O'Reilly Auto Parts. I know you're into
dude.
auto parts, dude. Okay. They are in the business of keeping your car on the road, okay? They offer friendly, helpful service and the parts knowledge you need for all your maintenance and repairs. I don't know what to do, but they got a friendly staff that'll tell you everything, okay? At the end of the day, they have thousands of parts and accessories in stock, either in-store or online, so you never have to worry if you're in a jam. And the team at O'Reilly Auto Parts can test your battery for free, in or out of your car. If it needs to be replaced, they'll help you find just the right battery for your vehicle. You need your windshield wipers replaced? I do. Fix a brake light or quick service. They'll help you find the right part at the point.
Yeah, dude, whether you're like Callen, you're a rookie with cars, or you're an expert, not saying I am, but compared to Callen, your boy's freaking, not doing bad over here.
Yep.
You'll find the employees at O'Reilly Auto Parts are knowledgeable, helpful, best of all, super friendly. Professional Parts Be O'Reilly Auto Parts are your one-stop shop for all things auto do-it-yourself. You can find what you need in-store or online. Stop by O'Reilly Auto Parts today and visit them at O'ReillyAuto.com/fighter. That's O'ReillyAuto.com/fighter.
This summer, Pluto TV is exploding with thousands of free movies. Summer of Cinema is here. Feel the explosive action all summer long with movies like Gladiator, Mission Impossible, Beverly Hills Cop, Good Burger, and Transformers: Dark of the Moon. Bring the action with you and stream for free from all your favorite devices. Pluto TV. Stream now. Pay never.
You know how you get excited when you eat lean brisket?
Yeah.
I don't feel like that right now.
You don't?
No, I feel sick.
Okay, too much information?
It's disgusting.
Okay. Okay.
It's bothersome. You watch the entire, how long was it, an hour?
No. No, it was
At
probably
least 40 minutes.
No. It was no more than 40 minutes. No more than
The whole story. So
I had to see what happened. I had to see. No, it was.
How it ends?
It was actually a clip, so it probably lasted 5 minutes, maybe. But it was. I was like, well, there it is.
Dude, I was watching this thing on Jeffrey Dahmer last night, and he raped this dude, his bunkmate in the military in Germany. And it was a big dude. He's like, yeah, I met him first day. He seemed super nice, and then that night, he just got really angry, and then we started fighting, and then he tied my hands on the bed and my feet wide open.
Okay. Well, you know
and I'm
what?
thinking like,
yeah. Now I'm going.
I feel like
You're gonna have a hard time tying me down. That's the guy. I was like, you better
tough-
not do this.
Dude, it'd be tough for me to tie you
yeah,
down.
it's like you better not do this. No, you're not tying me down.
And then you can tell the reporter's like, did he hit you over the head before that? He goes, the strength on Dahmer is insane. I'm like,
Interesting.
I don't look at Dahmer and think
Interesting.
PR bad.
Oh, you're so strong.
Isn't that weird?
Oh, that better. Is that a bowling knot? Oh, I'm never gonna get out of this.
And then you know how hard it'd be to control my feet if you're trying to tie them down? Also, each one, so those legs are spread open.
It's gonna
so your
take.
dick's flapping.
It's gonna take 5 men on you, maybe 6.
At least, dude.
Like
Until I gas
2
out.
men on each. Yeah, 2 men
Until I
on
gas
each
out.
on each limb.
The first 2-3 minutes, it's gonna be like riding a bull.
We need 8 guys. 8 guys are gonna hold you down. It's fine.
Someone's gonna have to control this mouth.
And then, so it's going to 8 guys, 8 helpers. I call them my helpers. I got 8 helpers. And then you just see me in the corner. And I go, I'm skinny, but I'm working with something.
Or you just keep timing. You go 4 minutes, boys.
Yeah.
You know, I guessed that about 5.
You can always count on us and Fighter and the Kid to talk about gay sex.
But I'm like Andy Dufresne, dude. Anything you put in my mouth, I'm gonna bite down.
That's right.
Hard.
That's right. Yeah. So,
You're a gay man.
yeah, well, not yet, but Texas has a way with that heat. You know what I'm saying?
No, I don't see
No?
that.
Okay.
Hey, for the cold plunge, since my heart rate's like so fast, right? It's not for me then, right?
Cold
It might slow your
do
heart
cold
down.
plunge.
So
No.
I figured that would probably be
You
something
need to
that's
be really
healthy
careful.
for
I
me.
sent Chin
Oh yeah, thank you, Brian.
a
Brian's
video
very
of all the
sweet.
warning signs when you're getting a heart attack.
Yeah.
Oh, weird. I sent him a contact for mortuary to just give him a deal.
You should send it to my family, Brian, not to me.
No, to you. Yeah.
Listen,
don't
I've
put that on your family.
lost 2 friends. 2 of my friends
Yeah.
have died in the past month, so I don't want you to.
You know, that was very sweet, Brian. I
Yeah.
watched the whole thing too, and thankfully I have like maybe 2 of all the symptoms, so not all of them.
Wait, and how 2 out of what? 3?
She gave like
She's like,
5 or
thank God,
6.
I'm only 2 out of 4 of the symptoms.
Let's go ahead and get you a good doctor.
That's another thing I have to worry about.
Are
like
you on blood pressure medication or anything?
blood pressure and something to keep my heart rate down.
Well, that's good.
But blood pressure, I told you, it runs in my family. It's already
I know
it's
you
a
keep
genetic
saying
thing.
that.
Yeah. But yeah. So I thought maybe that kind of stuff would be good for me, but now I'm thinking like it's not going to be good for me.
There's no reason to do it, Chin. What do you have inflammation?
Oh, yeah. A ton.
You don't need to get in an ice bath, though. You gotta be careful of that shit.
Sauna, ice bath.
Even working out hard is not apparently not
No,
good.
you could start by walking. Oh, and also you could start by not drinking.
Drinking, yeah.
At least cut it down some. Here's the problem, though.
Problem is-
First night in his house tonight, the old companion, Jack Daniels,
Sad.
whispering in
Yeah.
his ear.
Well, the problem is
If you
that
had a dog, you wouldn't be drinking so much,
the
dude.
problem is he's got to replace it with something. So when people
Dude,
get
adopt
that,
a kid.
when people get that band surgery,
Adopt a fucking
Hell
white
no.
baby.
Hell no.
when people get that band surgery around their stomach, their suicide rate goes up because
They can't eat anymore.
they don't have any way to cope.
So that was their friend food,
yeah,
right? Yeah.
that was their friend. It's hard. It's hard to say bye to your friend.
And then RFK said, not on my watch.
I do think you'd be a good dad, though, Chin. I know.
If he cuts his
joking.
drinking out, yes.
I mean, he's like a big brother to me.
Yeah, but even with drinking,
This
I think
is
I'd be
so sweet.
Good, yeah.
Well,
You'd have to cut back on the drink if you had a kid, Chin.
Right,
'Cause you
right.
can't wake up hungover, dude.
right
And I
now,
can't drive
right now,
him to the school and
right
all
now,
that shit.
you like drinking more than anything else. And
No, you
so
can't
it's
drive him
hard.
to school.
I know. That's what I'm saying. That's why it would not be. That's one of the things that would
And
not
then when
be
you get,
good.
there's no breaks. When I walk in the door, dude, there's no breaks. There's
Yeah.
no down.
They're on you, right?
There's
Immediately.
no downtime.
No, but
No.
I'm in the pool fucking 3 times in the afternoon.
Yes.
In and out, in and out, in and out. Bikes, football.
Yeah.
It's nonstop, dude.
Yeah.
And you want to sip on high noons?
How great is it though? How
It's the
great is it?
best, but it's just, you can't be fucking drinking your way through life.
No.
All right, let's start with a dog and then adopt a white Texas kid.
What kind of dog would you like?
Dude, get like a 16-year-old buddy.
What the hell, bro? No.
Get some 16-year-old like freak athlete, Chin.
You can't
And
have.
then you can start going to the games.
How weird would that
He
be,
can't have a
dude?
16-year-old friend.
Yeah. How weird would that
Male
be?
or female. It's all a
No,
problem.
16-year-old boy, like some freak,
Hey, this is not ancient.
Don't say
Greece.
freak either. That's
This is
sounds
not
weird.
ancient Greece, bro.
no, like a freak athlete.
Absolutely not. Some muscular young kid. Rumors are gonna fly.
What? That he's an awesome dad and his kid's going D1, and then Chin gets to go to the games and drink at the games.
What's that
Oh, my
older
goodness.
Asian guy who's always a low-grade drunk doing with a 16-year-old runaway? Well, what's he doing with a 16-year-old muscular runaway?
I can see that.
I'd start spreading rumors.
I can see that. Just
You guys
spitballing
would be the
ideas here,
first.
man. You know what? Let's start with a dog.
How about starting with a guy your age?
Oh my gosh.
How about you meet a nice Southern belle,
There
dude,
you
and
go.
settle down,
you go.
dude? A nice proper girl, cook it, dude,
Figure out a way to like sobriety and actually like girls, and you'll be good.
and yourself.
Yeah.
Yourself.
Good advice. Yeah. Thank you guys. That's great advice.
Start with a reptile.
If you do pass away,
If you can
or-
keep a reptile alive, dude, you can keep a fucking. Then we'll move up from there. Start with a lizard.
yep.
Start with a fucking.
If you pass away, we'll what would we say on the podcast? You guys,
No, we'll say I told you so.
with a heavy heart, we have to say, Diddy's a free man and Chin's no longer with us.
Speaking of reptiles, or close enough, dude, Forrest Galante. This is his fish aquarium.
God, I miss my.
awesome.
Hey, dude, you said if I moved to Texas, you'd buy me a fish tank.
I am.
I am.
You're buying me a fish tank?
No, I said, oh yeah, that's right.
Oh, I thought you said I am.
I said you said I am.
I said, oh yeah,
Oh,
No,
okay.
I heard you say I am.
Yeah. What the hell is that?
So you just
Fine, what
So
do you
who's
want?
buying a tank here?
Brian.
You're the one who just said you took it
You
over.
told me you would do it. You said fuck those fish. I'll buy you a tank if I
Yeah.
came here.
What do you want? You know what the problem is? I'd need a fucking invite so I can see where the tank goes.
Oh no,
apparently-
I want the tank in the studio.
It's unbelievable. I'm actually
Pissed
No,
off.
dude, we've already been over this.
So
I'll
puzzled.
buzz you in and add you to the list. You just got to get by the armed security.
I mean, have you been to his house?
I have, yeah. It was lovely.
Chin?
I got a warm welcome. There were hors d'oeuvres.
He invited me for 4th of July.
You're working. You're working on the 4th. I would have invited
I'm working
you,
on the 5th. I'll be at the fucking Brea Improv.
but you're
2
flying on the
shows.
4th.
True.
Who flies on the fucking the independent 1776, buddy? What's that mean to you? Absolute jack shit.
I'm gonna be like USA. You on the plane. Do you ever see that guy who after they killed Bin Laden?
It starts chanting. I can get
Bring
get
that
down
up.
that.
Bring that up.
What is it?
Bin Laden was killed, and he's on the subway, and he's like, all right, guys, it's a great day today. After me, USA.
Is no one following him?
Watch this.
So USA chants when Bin
New York
Laden.
City. That's great. USA. USA.
It's just somebody on a.
New Yorkers, this
Here we
isn't
go.
always appropriate, but it is today. So if you don't mind, anybody with a pair, join me. USA, USA, come on, USA. They don't understand. USA. Anybody give a shit? USA, USA.
Look at the bald guy.
All right. You're welcome to our military.
So awkward. He goes, all right.
You sleep.
He goes, all
You
right.
fucking dork.
That's how you know you fucked up when you went, USA. He goes, all
You
right.
fucking idiot. Hey, let's take a break. Hey,
take
Brennan, what shirt am I wearing?
Dude, I saw it the second you walked in. I went, God dang, he looks good. It's true classic, you
Yeah, dude.
bastards.
Yes. True classic.
The white tees are my absolute fave.
Can't get enough.
That's all I rock.
Can't get enough.
That's all I wear.
Everything about that. You want jeans? They got you. You want jackets? They got you. You want shackets? They got
Dude,
you.
even though they're a sponsor, I went to Amazon. They had their underoos on there, and I needed undies. I ordered some true classic
The
undies.
best under. I can't believe you did that.
Probably could have got them sent, but
You
you know,
got 'em
I
sent.
need them ASAP. Your boy got streaks.
Oh yeah, you got streaks.
Yeah,
well,
streaks.
listen, there's nothing like them.
Ran out of undies.
The sweatsuits are awesome.
The jog- you're talking about joggers, the hoodies, button-ups, chinos.
My apple bottom. Like
Dude, if
something
you're trying to go to a
fierce.
barbecue, don't come half-ass. Come full dress, head to toe in true classic. The best t-shirts ever. We've been with them before they're in the UFC, before they started working with all these pods. We were their home base,
But you know what?
baby.
You don't have to. You order them. Go to Target or Costco. Why don't you do that?
Dude, wild.
So you got-
Or head to trueclassic.com/fighter. Get hooked up today. It's trueclassic.com/fighter. The best in the biz. It's True Classic.
That shit is so embarrassing.
What's this, Chin?
I remember my friend.
Let's pretend that was a good clip.
My
What's
friend,
this?
my girlfriend. I had a girlfriend. And she had a dad who had 15 kids from 15 different women, and every year they would join in. And dad was a stud. Her dad was like this guy with like you could see he was older, still muscular, fucking shock of white hair, made money, didn't give a fuck about his kids, like just Elon,
bad guy, really.
Elon Musk in
Yeah.
it, you know. And I was there. We were having dinner. He would have this dinner, and the oldest son goes, "Hey guys, I know we don't say it often, but I just want to say to Dad, thanks, Dad." And his dad goes, "You know, John, enough with this. All right, let's not do this again. It's just it always gets awkward." He goes, it's just. I was like, you know me. I was like, you know how it is.
Sorry, you'll figure it out. So this is Forrest Galante saying, rate my office aquarium 1 through 10.
Yeah, so this is our boy Forrest, and dude,
I'll rate it.
check out all the. The only thing is, it's kind of small, but the stuff that he has
Let
in
me
there.
see if it's overcrowded, Chin. Just play the
Okay,
video.
all right, play the video.
I know my tanks.
Hold on one sec. Let me refresh.
It's a freshwater tank.
Yes, it is.
Of keeping and collecting fish, I feel like I finally put together the perfect combination of oddball fish in this tank. I want you to give it a rating 1 through 10.
Let me
At
see
the
the
top,
fish.
African butterfly fish that simulate dead leaf litter. Next to them is an archerfish.
Ooh, those are
shooting water
aggressive.
Out of its mouth. Below them, mono argentus, 2 bat-like fish that'll get huge, but right now are really small and really adorable. A spotted Congo puffer.
Oh, Bud,
is a
stop the
freshwater
video.
Species of
Bud.
pufferfish. 2
Those Congo pufferfish destroy
So the
everything.
guy said that puffer shall slowly eat everything.
I've had 6 of them. Dude, they're fucking all Jeffrey Dahmers. They'll
They'll just eat everything. They're nobody's friend.
anything but a pufferfish. They fuck up everything.
They'll eat everybody.
Oh, dude, and they're tough to keep.
That's what the
they're
guy
tough
said.
to keep alive.
All
They
right.
fuck up everything. Like any coral, like even if you have fake coral, they'll fuck that up. They suck.
Damn,
They're cute. I'll give you that.
they're cute, but they eat everything.
Fuck so many fish up. You drop another, they're like piranhas.
So all those fish, nobody's friends in there.
Also, I don't know. Those fish are too small.
Let's keep watching.
Tiny six-banded Discodocus. There's a fire eel that'll grow to be 3 feet long, and a tiger moray, which is the world's only freshwater moray. My Peterson's elephant nose, a super unique fish.
I like the assortment. I'll give him that.
Elephant and uses electroreception to find its food. A black clown knifefish, usually a shy animal, but comes out when I feed him. For a splash of color, I've got rosaline sharks, severum cichlids, blue acaras, a couple angelfish, a pair of rainbow fish, hillstream loach, and 2 incredible giant freshwater Amazonian flounder, all to support this guy right here. Fly, my fly river turtle.
I don't like it. What do turtles eat? What do turtles eat, Brian?
I think the tank is
I don't know.
Fish.
They do?
Yes.
I thought they ate algae and stuff.
Fuck no. Turtles eat fish. So you have a turtle in there, unless it's a bigger fish, that turtle's going to eat some of those smaller fish.
So the puffer and the turtle are the killer.
Listen, I don't want to say I'm more of an expert than our boy
Than
Forrest,
Forrest?
but when it comes to tanks, your boy's an expert.
Yeah.
That turtle's a problem. The puffer's a huge problem.
Yeah.
Right? Those cichlids, they're going to fight for territory, so
Well,
they're going to bully those other little fish.
So nobody lasts forever. You know what I mean? Ain't nobody getting out of this thing
If you're going to
alive.
have cichlids, you do all cichlids because they're so aggressive, they can defend for themselves. But you don't do a turtle in that small tank. Because I had a 500-gallon tank, so I had a turtle, but I have big fish. I like big monster fish.
Yeah.
But the turtle can't, they're too big. Like he might snap at their like fins,
Yeah.
but they're like, get the fuck out of here. Those small fish, that turtle's, it's like you with lean brisket. He's fucking going ham.
Yeah. Well, I was going to get chickens, and I got too many hawks because I'm right near a forest. And those hawks will just poach them chickens.
Dude, you know what we have? Vultures.
Yep, we got buzzards too.
Big old vultures.
Big old buzzards.
And roadrunners. But we have a vulture that lives around the crib. Dude, this thing's fucking Jurassic Park. It should be in the new Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
He's fucking huge.
Birds are very territorial.
I always tell Bosty, I'm like, dude, keep your head on a swivel. You're pretty light, and that thing's fucking huge.
Yep.
Its wingspan's bigger than me. It's fucking huge. I lied.
I know.
It's about, it's probably,
Yeah, it's about-
it's probably about 4 feet.
Yeah, it's smaller than 4 feet though. Smaller than 4 feet.
It's
And I
fucking big,
appreciate
dude.
you.
I'll shoot a video of it.
Yeah, it's about a foot long high. We're gonna look that up. It's about a foot high, and
No, go to Vultures in Austin.
No, you said Roadrunner.
Oh no, the Roadrunner's small.
Oh, the vulture, the buzzard.
I'm saying the vultures. The vulture's fucking
Buzzard's
big.
it's got a look at that black vulture. No, but the buzzard. Look up the Texas buzzard.
No. Mine's the redhead.
Yeah, Texas buzzard.
6.5 feet long.
No, it's a Texas.
It says 6.5 to 8.5 feet long.
That's not indigenous. That's African, Bubba. That's African. Well, let's look at the common buzzard. Yeah, 4.5 feet.
No. What the fuck is that? Ain't a buzzard. That's a fucking hawk. Type in Austin vulture. That's what I have at my house.
Buzzard, yeah, buzzard.
No, it's not a buzzard. It's a vulture,
same
dude.
thing.
No, that the buzzard they're showing there, that's a hawk, Bubba.
No, that's a peregrine falcon. Yep.
5 feet.
Common in
wingspan
Austin. Black vulture. Common
Typically
in
around
Austin.
5 feet.
Whoa.
Oh,
and the
have
turkey
slightly larger
vulture-
wingspan, averaging 6 feet. I'm fucking telling you, man, this thing's a problem.
That's a problem.
Oh, wait, a turkey vulture. That's what it is. They're bigger, it says.
Yeah.
Turkey vultures are also black.
Reddish head.
But have a reddish head. Mine's red. Wingspans that can reach up to 6 feet. I'm telling you, this thing's 4 feet long.
Yeah, they're big.
It's fucking huge.
Yeah.
It casts a shadow when it flies by. I thought it was a drone from Iran.
Yep.
Turns out just a vulture.
Just a vulture.
Looking for something dead.
Just
and
a
what did we
vulture.
find? A dead deer leg on front of my house.
They have new spy drones that look like insects and birds. So good luck, everybody.
Oh, no. What else you got, Jen?
Your boy, Andrew Schultz. He's in the new film for Street Fighter. And he's cast to this character, I don't even remember.
I know my Street
Hibiki?
Fighter. What character is he?
Hibiki?
I'm not familiar with him. Do they have a picture of him?
Yeah.
And then Blanca is going to be played by that handsome devil. Hibiki. Damn, good for Schultz, man.
Dan Hibiki. He's like a cocky, funny guy, so I don't know.
Schultz at the announcement goes, Mom and Dad, I did tell you playing this game all night was more important than doing homework. Nice casted. That's so cool.
So cool.
Yeah, he's killing it right now.
Yeah, he is. He's everywhere. Oh, I already liked it. Good
He's
for
just so funny, man.
him. Yeah, he's great. Brilliant.
Great
A
stand-up.
brilliant idiot.
Did you guys see this thing about the Disney cruise and a father saving
Yep.
his daughter from falling off?
No.
Yep, jumped right in the water.
No, let me see.
No hesitation.
No hesitation, but so I'll tell
Daughter
you.
fell off. She was taking a picture sitting on the railing.
How old is she?
That's what
5
people are
years old.
saying.
5 years old. Fell overboard. Dad jumped in without even thinking, of course.
So that's what they're saying.
Does she have a life vest on?
No.
No.
What are we doing, Dad?
Right.
I can play some TikTok videos of it.
So they're in that little boat?
No.
This is when he already
little boat,
went out.
Little boat.
So when he
saved them.
when he
they're on
jumped
like
over,
a straight cruise ship.
yeah. And but when she fell over, he jumped in. It took 20 minutes for them to rescue them.
20 minutes. Let's
20
get
minutes.
going, Disney.
I mean, dude, that's hard though. Like,
Yeah, you got
Well,
the
they
Mickey
got-
Mouse crew fucking saving your life at the ocean. That's why you don't ride fucking Disney.
Yeah.
Get a real crew out there.
and that's them bringing him in. But the main thing is like, the official reports won't tell you exactly what happened, but Brian, everyone's saying what Brian's saying. Like the dad or the family was trying to put her on the railing, which is illegal. You cannot do that, and try to take a picture, and she fell
Jesus
over.
Christ. I would never do that. Sorry. I would never.
That's
Remember when Michael Jackson was holding his baby over the
yeah.
Yeah.
railing?
Yeah, so I mean, thankfully she survived, but obviously that fall is probably like it's gonna
So
mess her
fucking
up pretty
scary.
bad. Yeah.
Or she becomes fucking the next Travis Pastrana. Goes one way, you know?
So they little kids have what's called green bones. Their bones are hard to break because they're just so flexible. That's kind of what keeps them healthy.
Yeah, I remember when we were kids, like you can fall down and
It's so Jim Brewer has the best joke about it. It's like your children walk around looking for death all day when they're little. It's like fucking be careful.
this is pretty cool. So Ilia Topuria, there's some MMA stuff in here. So Ilia Topuria has a reality series coming out on HBO Max.
I always see this happen and I'm always like, dude, that's a
Yeah,
lot to do.
I just don't like it.
Stick to fighting.
It's gonna mess him up, then you think? For
Yep,
his,
stick to fighting. It's when you sign up for that, it's so much more than you think. It's so much more. It takes a lot of your attention. And
You're doing stuff you normally wouldn't do. HBO, the producer, I'm like, hey, you mind if we get you maybe just run a little bit more? Hey, at the end there, when you're doing the shadow boxing, you do one more round. You know,
right.
it just adds up.
That's right.
And over how many months? I think he'll be okay.
Your mind is
but-
over there, whether you know it or not. I don't like
Then it
it.
adds more pressure.
Yep.
Because how's this thing end?
Yep.
Now, if they're following him up into the Charles Oliveira fight. Okay, cool.
I remember when
That
Ronda.
ends when he fights Islam. You're like, ooh.
Yeah, I
okay.
remember when Ronda was doing a movie in Bulgaria, and she was trying to get training in between. Like I remember just knowing how movies are shot, and I was like, "That's such a bad idea."
Yeah.
You got a fight coming up. Mm-mm.
But again, not her fault. Her agent and stuff tell her, no, you can do it. You're so much better than these other girls. And she was, and then people caught up.
Well, it's hard to say no when the iron is hot, and everybody wants a piece of you, and it's like, you know. But no, this is a really good way to.
You wish Netflix was doing it, though, because how many people are going to watch this on HBO Max?
It's just a really good way to kind of draw your attention away from where it should.
If anyone can handle it, it's this guy. Similar to Connor with that stuff.
yeah, and people were actually saying that this is like the Connor that people wanted. So he has like
He's Connor without the dark
yeah,
passenger.
exactly. Yeah.
Yes.
So he could potentially make it to the
Yeah.
point where it's like
I don't think there'll ever be a star as big as Connor. It's just a different landscape now, but he's as close as we'll get. But if you're expecting Connor, it's
What
not
made
him.
Connor so great is his ability, his talk, and also his ability to, when he was at his peak, to take 2 belts and call it the way he did. Jose Aldo was unbelievable.
Topuria did the exact same thing, more impressive too.
Yep.
Way more impressive.
Yep. But Connor.
His strength of schedule
We're
is
here. We're
way
not here to
stronger.
take part. We're here to take over.
That was part of it,
all
him
of
calling it. But Topuria does the exact same thing. But again, it's been done, so now he's doing it. Even though it's even harder what he's doing than what Connor was doing, but it's just a different landscape. There's not as many eyeballs anymore.
Got his hands full with some of those 55ers.
Like who?
Sarukian.
Sarukin's not next.
No. Paddy Pimblett. But I got my money on Topuria.
Everyone does.
Yeah. Really?
He's a favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're
Paddy
not
Paddy
saying anything new.
Paddy gets hit.
So does Topuria. You know, Topuria, this shout out to Luke Thomas for this information. Topuria actually gets hit more per fight than Charles Oliveira did going into that fight.
I didn't know that.
Because his fighting style.
Because he's close.
Yeah, so he gets hit.
speaking of Paddy and calling it, this is from Happy Punch. I'll just play the video.
Never know, he might look up, say, you little blonde.
Come on, you blood.
And then it'd be great if they got me in the cage. Just so I could call him a chorizo to his face.
I finish you, little man.
I finished you, little man.
When the camera gets put on me, is that the guy? Never know, he might look up, say, you little blonde.
So apparently Paddy did call all the events that happened before, he got brought into the cage.
It's great.
With Ilia.
If there's anybody that rises to the occasion so well, it's also Paddy. He's
definitely special, yeah.
Has he lost in any, he's...
Technically, no, but he has.
Jared Gordon. Yeah.
Jared Gordon beat him.
This is the next level.
It's 100% the fight they should make for money. And crazy thing is, what if Paddy were to pull it off? Then you have the biggest star. He's already massive.
The biggest star.
He checks all boxes, but he's so special.
All boxes. He's such a good athlete, and he blows up, doesn't he? His head alone weighs about.
It's so crazy how.
Yeah. He looks thin. He doesn't look really huge.
His face though,
he is big.
Tom weight in the old face.
He is big.
Yeah.
But then they say DDP leaked that it's going to be Paddy versus Justin Gaethje on his card in I think August, and then Paddy, because even I posted is this true? And then Paddy came out and was like, y'all are fucking mental if you think I'm fighting in August. He's fighting Topuria next. I'll bet anyone any amount of money.
That's the most exciting one, I think, yeah.
Plot twist, they're best friends and planned the whole thing for years. Do they know each other?
No, they just talk shit to each other.
They just had one altercation where Topuria threw some stuff at him, I think, a while back, and then it became a thing.
You sell the fight.
How about Marab came out and said when he was training with Topuria, he knocked him out twice.
He knocked out Topuria twice?
Yeah. No, Topuria knocked him out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He's a problem.
Yeah, his boxing is unforgiving. It is true. You could make the argument, if you look at who Khabib fought, then you look at who Topuria fought.
Not even close.
Right?
Not even close.
Right.
Greatest 3-run stretch of all time.
Yeah.
Next closest is probably John Jones has an argument for three fight stretch.
Topuria's beaten great.
Pound for pound number one, Volkanovski.
But knocked them out.
Guy who's never been knocked out, also ranked in pound for pound, Max Holloway, knocked him out. Charles Oliveira, the greatest finisher at 155 of all time, never been knocked out like that, knocks him out.
It's you could make the argument.
Greatest 3-fight stretch ever.
Yes. Of top
more impressive,
guys.
more impressive than Connor's run.
Yes.
More impressive than Khabib.
Yes.
Way more impressive than Makhachev. Not even close. And that's why he's number one pound for pound.
Yeah. I was telling Brendan too, on Schaub show, Topuria has this confidence. It's there's cocky and confident. And it's kind of hard to tell the difference, but you can just it comes out of him it permeates. He's just super confident, insanely confident.
Well, he really believes that when it comes to boxing, if we're gonna stand there and bang.
No, he believes
great everywhere.
MMA.
He's great everywhere.
Not boxing. He's great everywhere. Don't get it twisted.
Great
His
wrestling.
background's
too.
wrestling.
Wrestling since he was 8.
Yes.
Yeah, he's
the real
incredible.
deal. We got one.
Yeah.
But the issue is everyone's like, oh, he's the next Conor. It's there will never be another Conor. Drop all that. There'll never be another Ronda. He's his own thing.
Yeah.
His 3-fight run is better than anybody's ever to do it.
He's a classic. He's a very classy man.
But check out these analytics this is from ESPN MMA. So remember the knockout with Max Holloway and Justin Gaethje, which is pretty much the best knockout I've ever seen in my life. Look at this analytics right here.
Bullshit. I'm calling bullshit.
Yeah, you never know.
You're telling me Max Holloway knocking out Justin Gaethje got 9 million views in 12 months and Topuria did 11 million in one day? Bullshit.
You don't believe it?
Fuck no.
How come?
That Max Holloway Justin Gaethje knockout is the greatest thing I've ever seen. That was so much more viral.
I'm also skeptical about this. And by the way, Casey has called me out on this too. He's like, he thinks I'm the most skeptical person in the world.
Does Topuria have more international?
But I also think people in the higher ups can do this. They can mess with numbers.
Does Topuria have more?
But they might be saying just off the ESPN post.
Yeah.
They're saying right there YouTube channel, so that's public. We could check that.
But even YouTube, you can buy views. I'm super skeptical.
I don't think they're buying views. I don't think they're doing that, Chin.
Well,
take a look at it.
Because they'd have no reason to.
You can see it.
Yeah, I mean, but
we don't even need to see it. I guarantee it's higher.
Right.
Chin's argument is even if it's higher, he thinks they bought the views. I don't think they're doing that.
No, I think it's.
I think
possible.
Internationally, Topuria is so much bigger than Max Holloway and Justin Gaethje, so there might be that. And then Charles Oliveira is beloved by Americans and Brazil,
But one day versus 1 year.
Yeah, I'm not buying that.
So I'm not saying it's 100%.
Oh, and also, what got more attention? UFC 300 or this random card?
But you know what, Bubba?
T-Mobile.
If I remember, the Topuria fight was also free.
Oh, was it on ABC?
Pay-per-view.
No, was
It was
pay-per-view?
free. I didn't have to pay for it.
That's because you watched it illegally.
No, I didn't. I watched it on ESPN.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did.
No, Brian. It was ESPN. It was UFC 317. They are not
Maybe
free.
I did pay for it, but I watched it at my house.
No, you
Every time I
illegally
watched-
streamed
No, I
it.
didn't.
But most
I
people,
did. I really did. I did.
Either way,
Yeah.
that thing's not free for the public.
wasn't free? All right.
No,
My wife must have bought it.
sure as fuck not free. Fight nights are free.
I mean, was it free in a different country maybe or
No,
something? don't know.
I watched it on ESPN, and we went
did
right
it?
to the right
No,
to the main
I-
card.
I
You did?
paid. I paid.
What do you mean I didn't?
You didn't watch it on it. Well, maybe your wife ordered it from ESPN Plus and it was a pay.
So that was a paid pay-per-view?
It was a pay-per-view. I had to pay for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
Either way, I'm
how's
just
this a thing? Of course, it's a fucking major UFC pay per view. UFC 317. But
Well,
again,
I
Max
would-
Holloway, Justin Gaethje, UFC 300. That was massive.
Yeah, but I mean, remember, Topuria's got this momentum. People want to
No,
see it.
he's incredibly famous right now, especially with the Spanish audience, right? Even like the huge soccer stars are friends with
Yeah.
him and fans of him.
Oh yeah, there you go.
So they have that fan base.
See,
as well.
I'm not in disbelief that it's eventually going to get more views. My issue is saying that in one day it did more than this did in a year.
Hence, I am skeptical.
Something's going on there. But they can also skew numbers and do shit. But maybe Topuria internationally is just so much more massive and relevant than Max Holloway and
It's
Justin Gaethje.
definitely possible, but this seems crazy to me.
It could be internationally too. Topuria's reached even the casuals know Topuria. Here, like Justin Gaethje, you got to be pretty hardcore.
Yeah.
You know, so it's not like the people in Brazil and Spain are tuning into Justin Gaethje fight. So it could be that.
And we can watch him now. I'll edit this out, obviously,
Dude,
but
he's such a fuck.
then this.
Topuria has the exact same tattoos as Connor. This was fucking.
this was the best.
Okay,
Look
look
at
at
this.
Max.
Boom, 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 boom. Then whap.
And then the fact that it's 1 second,
Oh my god.
1 second left,
That's the best knockout I've ever seen.
saying.
I did send you screenshots, Chin, of the YouTube to your email. The Topuria one does have 12 million in the max.
No, I'm sure
Max
it does.
Holloway pointing to the fucking.
Wild.
So there you go. Oh, there you go. 12 million views on
12
UFC.
fucking million views in 3 days.
My lord.
And then 9 million in 1 year. That is just so shocking to me.
Wait. Go back.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and the only argument would be is the Max Holloway Justin Gaethje is the full fight, which went 3 rounds, and the knockout was in the last second. This video is only
so this is
5 minutes long.
five-
Oh, that's
Because remember, it happened in the first round.
People tune out.
Yes, 417. So,
Yeah.
I mean, it's
some
leg-
clips go viral. There's,
Yeah.
It's legit on analytics, but I mean, because I know a lot of behind the scenes stuff now these days. That's why I'm kind of like, I don't know.
No, I mean, maybe it is. Maybe Topuria's that big of a fucking star internationally.
Yeah.
That's all that makes sense.
It's incredible if that's truly the case, then yeah.
The UFC's loving those analytics.
And it's not hating. I'm just like very skeptical.
It's not hating.
No.
Let's take a little break, Brennan. I want to talk to you about sexual performance.
Dude, there's
okay?
nothing more important than your wiener. Ask a lot of guys about
There's
it.
nothing more important than blood flow, bro. Good heart health, blood vessel dilation. Okay, you got 60 miles of blood
Dude,
vessels
because
in your body.
what makes a good wiener?
Good blood flow, bro.
Firmness.
You know how you
Dude,
do that?
Look at, I'm lazy right now.
Go do it with drugs if you want. Get a headache, or you can do it with Joy Mode.
Dude, and it's all natural, backed by
natural.
science, no side effects.
4 proven ingredients.
Just feel good and get your wiener thriving, dude.
Look, it doesn't involve a doctor visit. Doesn't involve managing refills. Joy Mode provides a straightforward, effective solution. Join over 200,000 men who trust Joy Mode to boost their performance without the side effects. You can start a subscription and save up to 30%. Keep your performance at its best without any interruptions, okay?
Yeah, but is it like millions of dollars? That's what I think for a hard, firm
I'm so
wiener.
glad you asked. Why don't you go to tryjoymode.com, use code FIGHTER at checkout for 20% off single purchases, 30% off subscription orders. That's tryjoymode.com. Use code FIGHTER for 20% off a single purchase, 30% off subscription orders. My guess is if you try a single purchase, you're gonna want the subscription
You're going to
order.
want it. And
you're
so
gonna
will your
feel it.
girl or your man's.
Let's go.
Tryjoymode.com, promo code FIGHTER.
Okay. Have you guys ever been to,
Oh, this is great.
you saw this, Brian?
This is
Is
great.
this Venice Canals?
This
Lake Arrowhead?
fucking nutcase.
I've actually been to this place before. So look at this woman. So there's two ducks that are mating, and this is how she responds. She doesn't realize it, I guess. No, I mean, not I guess. I know.
She's not.
Get away from her! Get away from her!
She thinks they're attacking each other?
Off of her!
No, she's trying to keep the duck from raping the other one.
Because you know, when ducks mate, it's very aggressive.
Well, because, yeah, so the biologists will say that the male duck actually ends up jumping on it. She's such a
Oh my
mess.
God,
She's
what a
such mess.
fucking tool.
Well, this is a
Oh, I love this comment from Hero.89. On behalf of all humans, we just want to apologize to the duck species about our liberal human.
look at this.
She jumped into the lake.
Oh my God.
Look at this.
That duck's like, hey, cock block.
I know.
The fuck are you doing?
Anyways, she continues on. It was just,
But she's not well.
no, she
This
can't.
is somebody who's not well. She's
That's
a
somebody's
goober.
wife or girlfriend. Like, holy fuck.
She's a mess.
Imagine when she got out of the water. Everyone's like, good job, Karen. Good thing you stopped that, Karen. Can we go get our margaritas now?
Yeah, thanks a lot for.
Way to go, Karen.
It's like global warming. I'm not going to flush the toilet because I want to. It's like fucking okay. I know you're going to cool the planet with all your behavior.
What else you got, Jen?
People are crazy. One more MMA thing. This is Hamzat Shemaev. Apparently,
He's in the States.
well, there you go. Well, he tweeted a guy that he thought was Sean Strickland, but it wasn't. And this is the response. So that black mark is him doing the finger.
You do the
Middle
finger.
finger, yeah.
And Sean Strickland goes, the fuck did I do? And he goes,
Send
sorry,
it-
bro. I don't know how to use Twitter. Wrong guy. Yeah, Hamzat's in the States. That's a good sign. If you're a Hamzat fan, it's a good sign.
If I was that Sean Strickland guy, I would have said anytime, anywhere, bro. Anytime,
What did
anywhere.
I do?
The fuck did I do?
that was funny.
He's like, my bad, man. I don't know how to use this thing.
I was with my friend one time.
Yeah, Hamzat was just shooting at Jackson's.
I was with my buddy, and this guy comes up. I was with my buddy and two other guys, one other guy. So it's three of us, and we were at Shutters, I think, in Santa Monica. And a guy comes up, kind of a stocky little guy, and he comes up. What's up, fuckface? You guys got a fucking problem, fuckface? And I was like, what? And he goes, yeah. Oh, look at these guys, three tough guys. And I was impressed that he was like trying to fight. I was like, little drunk, and I was like, what's going on? And he goes, oh, what the fuck's going on? Fucking, And his girlfriend comes running up. She goes, wrong guys, wrong guys, wrong guys. They're not the guys that said something to me.
Oh.
And he thought that we had said something to his girl.
Sounds like you're about to
And then he's
be-
like, oh, my bad. And my buddy looks at him and goes, you okay, bro? Guy was like, I'm all right. I was like, oh, jeez.
the fuck did I do?
Choose the wrong guys. We weren't going to do anything. But some guys would be like, oh.
Do you remember the place on Sunset Boulevard? It's called Miyagi's. It was like a club restaurant place. Have you guys ever?
Nah,
You don't?
Sounds like an Asian spot.
It was just like a really poppin' nightclub. And we went there one night, and it's so packed upstairs. That's where they go dancing and stuff. And then one of the girls we were with, she just told me, Chin, he grabbed my ass. He grabbed my ass. And I looked over. I just literally grabbed this guy. What the fuck? He goes, she goes, no, not that guy, though.
That's like, you can be.
It's so funny.
I didn't do it.
What did I
The
do?
fuck did I do?
Did you read a long time ago? There's a guy, they had a police convention, and after the convention, all the cops were in a hotel room, and they were drinking and talking and catching up. And a guy comes in with a gun and tries to rob them, not knowing they were cops. So the cops jump on the dude.
Beat the shit out of him?
No, they jump on him to arrest him, and he died of a heart attack.
Oh, no.
Right there, he just died. It's like, all right.
That it, Chin?
Did I mention that Jake Paul? He's now a ranked boxer. But yeah, so that's pretty cool because he worked his way up there, which is pretty dope. So
Fucking guy can hit hard. I'll tell you that much.
yeah,
I wonder what's gonna be next for him. If he's 14, it's like, all right, fight 13 and 12. Could get interesting.
Yeah,
If you start fighting those like ranked guys, it's gonna get dicey.
that's different.
That's different.
Yeah.
and that is it, boys.
John's on the road for the 4th.
Ray Improv.
Dude, I invited you to the house. You can't come.
July 5, I will not be at Brennan's amazing 4th of July thing.
I'll
I will
buzz you
be
in.
getting ready and probably driving down on the 5th to Brea Improv. Looking forward to seeing you guys. 2 shows. Alpharetta, Georgia. I'm there July 26, 27.
Where's Alpharetta? Sounds nice.
Charleston, South Carolina, August 1 and 2. And then San Diego. It's going to be good.
You're all over, pal. Love to see it.
Yep.
All right, kids. It's July 4th week. So we are doing a special July 4th sale at drivefastallgas.com. You get 10 times bonus entries this weekend only. And on the 4th, wait till the 4th to order the new King Shocks, TFATK collab, Methylene Blue, join the VIP club, all that. Wait till the 4th because they're doing 10 time bonus entries and 1776 entries. And all that goes towards you winning this new freaking dope ass whip. It's drivefastallgas.com. That's it, kids. We love you. Happy 4th. Hopefully nobody blows their fingers off. I'm going to stop by the fireworks stand and pick up some fucking hot ass fireworks for the kiddos. Can't wait. All right, kids, that's it. Happy 4th. This is the Fire Kid. We're out.